Hi there. I wanted to bring you on. I'm going to share with you my little morning routine today and the process and the creative reminders that I found. So, this is something to just encourage you, if you're not using the creative reminders, to basically use them. Because when I start feeling a little sluggish, like I just don't have that zip and drive that I want to have for the day, or maybe something, it's really easy for my brain to take off on a story that isn't actually accurate. But if I'm in one of those low moods, kind of feeling maybe a little sad or a little something, I don't know what you want to name it, then my brain can start creating all kinds of stories that'll just keep me circling through all of that. And I find that I love using the creative reminders to just say, hey, I'm going to focus on this, and then let my body follow, pick up the spirit here. Let's do that. I always start my day with prayer. So that's just me. That's so important, just to start with prayer. And then I have three little things or basically two things after that. So the three: prayer, and then I'll go to the scripture or listen to something that is spiritually uplifting for me. And then I go to the creative reminders, because number one, I want to talk to God. Number two, I want to hear what he has to say to me. And number three, I want to get myself in a direction. I want to direct my mind through the creative reminders on where I want to motivate myself and feel connected and just uplifted. So I'm going to change down here to this other screen. Let's change. There we go. And you can see inside my book here that I'm working on, I went ahead and I've already written down the scripture that what stuck out in the scripture to me. And then there was a quote I came across today that I thought was super great. It said, saying, "I choose to believe makes it easier to receive a witness from God," by Elder Kevin G. Brown. So I thought, I really want to remember that. That's an important statement. And then after focusing on that a little bit, then I went straight to my creative reminders, and I thought to myself, what do I need? What kind of a declaration in my mind do I want to start focusing on to help me be more productive today, more active in what I'm doing? And all this is little things that I'm going to sit here and create with you. But I found this wonderful creative reminder. It's number 248, and I wrote that in. I am perfectly capable of generating growth and manifesting positive outcomes. With faith and determination, I am willing to create and bring my work into existence, knowing that each step I take is part of a natural process of expansion. Which I think this is really interesting that, I just randomly picked this. This is the thought that came to my mind was, this particular one. And it's talking about expansion, because I have been working on our community website and trying to expand some of the things to help make it more accessible to you, and the place that's something you can use more than just the classes. It goes on to say, I radiate vitality, and through my efforts, I contribute to the flow of energy and abundance. I love that statement. I radiate vitality. Who does not need vitality? And through my efforts, so put forth effort here, we're able to contribute to the flow of energy and abundance, enriching the world around me. I trust in my ability to create, nurture, and distribute the fruits of my labor with purpose and grace. There's a lot here. And, I could have just picked a few of these little sentences out, but I wanted all of it. And I thought, as I read through these next few days, or until I create another one or feel the need to create another one, this is a great thing to focus on. So now I thought I'd bring you along. And where are my clips? Aha, here it is, clear over here. Hidden. Let's clip this down so it doesn't flip back on me. Perfect. And now I'm just going to add something. So I have here my little tray, all these little things that, this is even gum wrapper. I was going to throw it away, and then I saw the silver, and I was like, well, wait a minute. I might be able to use that on something. Who knows? So I pulled from that these elements, and I'm just going to collage them in to add a little fun to the page. Let's get out of one of these to work on as I'm gluing. And I'm just showing this to you because this morning little routine, doing something like this doesn't have to be complicated. I know many times I stop myself because I think to myself, oh, I don't know exactly what I'm going to put into the book. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll have to wait till I get a great idea. Yes, I think those very same thoughts. And so I'm wanting to encourage you to get rid of those thoughts. Let's see what we have here. Let's put that. This is just going to be about layering, creating some kind of a little visual cluster of things. Because I found myself, I was feeling blue yesterday. I couldn't figure out what was going on. I was busy. I was busy being the taxi driver and stuff, and I just seemed to couldn't get that out of whatever was happening. Okay. You might not want to even put a page. Maybe for your creative time, you want to create these little, I forgot what they call them, but let's put it over here. What do they call those? I don't know. That way you have them when you're ready to put something together. And because I am using just glue here, it's easy for me to lift things and move it around. Nothing is set in stone. If I was using the medium, acrylic medium, then it wouldn't be so easy to do this, but because I'm not, I can easily layer this. Let's see, before we put that down, I'll probably have to glue that again. I want to use some of this. I thought it was pretty, and I'm just going for all, this green is very invigorating to me. So I'm pulling up all kinds of things that are green, aren't I? Let's see, I think I saw some lace. Why not? This is a random piece. The container. Sorry, as I'm trying to do that knot. There we go. Never like to waste anything. Okay, put that lace. Let's put this ribbon down. go. Just put a little glue there. Apply this. See if it'll stick. Maybe this glue won't. I might need to use more of my fabric glue. It'll be fine. It's kind of interesting how that twists up like that. Let's just cut the angle. I'm going to let that just see if that'll stick. It's not wanting to stick as well. If it doesn't, we will get this other glue because this will make it stick. There we go. Okay. I have these little tiny image cut out of a magazine. It's like a 7-cent stamp. Isn't that cute? There we go. A little hand. Okay. As you can see, I'm just moving fast with this. I'm not really putting a ton of thought into it. And I want you to realize that as you're doing what you're doing. Let's use this tackier glue. The little hand. Putting him right over the top of that. And there. See if there's anything else. It's ink. Could do all kinds of fun things, but I think I'm just going to do this bird right here. It came off of its block. There. Isn't that funny how just one little thing can kind of finish it off for you? Perfect. And that's it. We're going to call that good for the day. I need a little bit of glue back behind this. Keeps wanting to pop up. So I lift it, put a little glue on it. Glue that down. All right. Just a cluster of fun colors and things. We'll let that dry. And there is my journal for today. I hope that gets you inspired to not feel like you have to do something phenomenally. Let's see, let me get that over here. Still needs a little glue help. There we go. I'm going to let that dry before I close the book. I don't want to stick the pages. But now every time I look back at this, just it's got some beautiful color, and I can read my declaration that I want to focus on and help myself remember something really positive for my mind. All right. Have a fun day. Thanks for watching this. I hope it encourages you to go into the Creative Reminders library. I know there's a lot of statements in there. It may be overwhelming. It's as simple as just thinking to yourself, which group of words would be most helpful for me today? And if you just think of a number, you've got groups of from 100 to 1,000. So you can think in the group of 200, and just whatever number pops in your mind. And if that number, let me go ahead and move back here. If that number, what it says has nothing or has no meaning to you, then do it again. You're not stuck to whatever you first look up in there. But I think you'll find, and this is what I've had others tell me, it amazes them at how they'll read something and it's just meant to be. It's like, wow, that's so interesting. It's what I was thinking about. All right. Have a great one. Oh, just a minute. I saw something else here. Do I need a little yellow in here? Because I have yellow over there. Oh, I could keep going, but I don't know. Why not just a little bit of strip, right? Something fun. See, you just keep adding. Just keep having fun with it. I'm going to add it right there. Get my glue. I saw that on my desk, and I was thinking, well, I've got yellow here from these lemons. Why not bring in another little thing of yellow? Just a second, that's stuck to me. And every time you do something like this, it's like 2 minutes of relaxation, I don't know how long I've been doing it right here, but it's extremely relaxing. Now, when that dries, it's purpley right this minute. It should dry clear. And I'll take a picture and I'll post it in our community center. So look for it there. All right. Have a great one. Talk to you later.